Good day. Everybody out there is having a good one. If you're into finding new music and all that stuff, that's what we do around here. Check out new bands from all around the world. Um, I get sent a lot of independent music for the radio and stuff, but it's amazing how many bands and stuff that are really big and doing awesome things, and how many artists that are just doing amazing things that I would have never known hadn't I started doing this and following people's suggestions and stuff. So, really, appreciative of that because I've found awesome new bands like this. And you know what? I was thinking, through the years, we've had a couple of family bands that, we had like the Osmonds, and we made one up. There was the Partridge Family. That was a made-for-TV family band. But there was the Jackson Five. That was a whole family affair. And then, of course, Michael Jackson went off and did his own thing. And I think other members did solo projects too as well. But yeah, we don't have a whole lot of that I could think of like family bands these days. But this one right here is celebrating their 10th anniversary. This was just brought to my attention. I've been really caught up. There's been a lot of, life's weird, man. So been dealing with a lot of different things. And somebody was like, hey, they just put out a video celebrating their 10th anniversary. And it's so nuts to think when you look at these young ladies that 10 years, well, they've also been doing this since they were young, even younger ladies. So, yeah, I think we should check this out. So, yeah, here's if you know of like some family bands that I'm overlooking, somebody let me know. I mean, I know there's probably been a couple of those through history, but I can't think of many today. But maybe I'm just having I'm not so good in the thinker all the time. So here's the warning. 10th anniversary. Let's check it out. Nice.
Bueno, cuando empezó la banda yo tenía 7 años, creo, no estoy segurísima si tenía 7 o acaba de cumplir 8.
See, I was playing really young.
Qué cañón. Sí, cuando veo fotos y todo es de que era una bebé. ¿Qué onda?
Wow.
Ya tocábamos nuestros instrumentos desde muy chiquitas, pero nunca habíamos tocado juntas. O sea, no era de que como un plan, de que, sí, cada quien va a tocar su instrumento para hacer una banda y vamos a hacer esto.
Nada era importante, nada era... O sea, era solo diversión, ¿no?
Yeah,
Poder hacerlo juntas yo creo que fue lo más divertido, ya que todas estábamos chiquitas y sí, así empezamos a tocar juntas.
Ahí fue en donde como nació esta idea de seguir haciendo música juntas.
Yeah.
Yo creo que ya fue un cambio bien cañón el empezar a tocar en vivo y el empezar a notar que gente nos conocía y quería conocer más de nuestra música y de nosotras. ¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué eres? ¿Qué soy?
Todo ese año, todos mis 14 años fueron un momento muy fuerte como que de la banda y en empezar a tomarnos en serio de que ok, ahora esto es mi trabajo.
Now it's yeah, Now it's a for real thing.
¿Cuál es el precio de tener una banda de 10 años a tus 23?
El precio.
Yo creo que sí hemos crecido mucho juntas y nos hemos ayudado mucho a crecer en este ambiente que crecimos, que es muy diferente al que una persona normal hubiera crecido. Ay, no, Iba.
Son 10 años, la mitad de mi vida.
No que no nos gustaría, pero sí llegó de la nada y boom.
O sea, cuando se hizo viral, obviamente fue el momento en donde pues, empezó nuestra carrera.
Como que no entendía lo que significaba estar pasando por todo eso.
Ese fue el momento en donde nosotras como oficialmente empezamos a trabajar.
Y no le tengo resentimiento, pero sí me puedo acordar de Dani chiquita con mucho miedo.
Es algo cansado, pero también el poder hacerlo con mis hermanas, hacerlo con mis papás, con el equipo que tenemos. O sea, realmente todos son como familia.
Que no me puedo imaginar haciendo esto sola, ni de chiste.
Pero Dios, ha estado increíble. He vivido cosas que jamás pensé que iba a vivir. Tengo tantas más por vivir y todo con gente que quiero muchísimo. Por más increíble o pesado que sea, lo puedo hacer con mi familia.
Ese día lloré mucho. Ya no era, estamos haciendo covers, somos una banda de covers. Estamos sacando nuestro disco. Tipo, iba creciendo nuestro equipo. Híjole, no soy solo yo. También es Rudy, también es Carlos, también es Lalo.
Y yo no me acuerdo cómo llegó a que la gente empezó a siquiera querer vernos tocar en vivo.
En esos momentos estás tan en automático que de repente me veo tocar y digo, ¿cómo sé hacer eso?
¿A qué hora aprendimos eso? A través de los años empezamos a tocar todavía más. Tuvimos experiencias muy chidas abriéndole a gente muy importante.
¿Cómo fregados llegamos a esos momentos? Es una oportunidad así, one in a million, que no entiendo cómo estuvimos ahí. Obviamente yo vi ese performance 10,000 veces que no podía creer que éramos nosotras. Yo creo que lo que yo considero el momento más importante de nuestra carrera fue abrir la Muse.
Es impresionante ver tanta gente en un lugar.
¿En qué momento? ¿En qué momento? Es demasiada gente.
Ver ese cambio en el crecimiento de nuestro público, no solo en nuestro país, pero mundialmente.
Estamos a 50 días de que nos fuimos de casa y a punto de tocar en el estadio más grande que hemos tocado en nuestras carreras.
Está bien raro pensar que llevamos 10 años en esto, porque estoy diciendo que apenas vamos empezando. ¡Qué cañón poder ser parte de historia!
Eso es lo que somos, familia.
De eso se trata nuestro trabajo.
Ese soy yo, ese soy nosotras.
No hay manera de describir ese momento.
Aprendí demasiado, crecí demasiado.
Y si esto nos está pasando ahorita, ¿qué nos va a traer el futuro?
Pues ojalá que podamos seguir creciendo, que todos podamos seguirlo haciendo juntos. Ya hemos crecido como familia.
Nos encanta hacer esto, por hacerlo juntas es toda una bendición.
Son una parte tan grande de mi vida que me da mucho gusto que lo pude haber hecho estos 10 años y que lo puedo hacer por muchos más.
Congratulations. You know, I mean, you know, look, let's be honest. This is a rare thing. You don't see this a whole lot. You don't see a band of sisters, starting out this young and still doing this and loving it and feeling like they're just getting warmed up, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I was, lucky enough. Well, I was an only child. So I was, lucky enough that, my musical, things that I wanted to do were encouraged. And, I learned how to play guitar and, basically just self-taught. And especially when learning how to read tab, it's like that's when you really start, learning how to play guitar. But anyway, I I think back and it's like I think of all the bands and everything I've been in, and it's like that it's hard to find a group of people that you can click with and stay that long. I mean, like, we see even major label bands having trouble. I mean, look at the Motley Crues out there. I mean, obviously they're not to the age of Motley Crue, but still, I'm just the point is we know that there are bands out there that they're basically getting paid to tolerate each other, and they go out on the stage, they do their job, and that's it. They're not hanging out together. They don't really like each other. But then you have these ladies who, deeply care for one another. Obviously, they're sisters. They love each other, but to be able to be in a band together and to still have this excitement, and this is a rare thing, even the Jackson 5 ended up breaking, and there's movies, there's biographies and stuff where you could really read up about some of the like horrible things that these children were put through, where it seems to me like these ladies were just encouraged. It wasn't like they were being forced into like, you must do this thing. And because I think if they had been, though, that same want and desire that they have today wouldn't be there, and I think it's it's pretty easy, and I can tell you this from personal experience, and I have another video that I'm putting together about this, but it's very easy to get caught up in the other side of things, the logistics of music, the business of music, the everything else of music, aside from the actual music. You can get caught up in this other stuff so much that you literally forget why you're even doing this, or you literally forget to enjoy the music and to see that, I mean, it's beautiful to see, I mean, even seeing her tear up like that, and they're just happy, they look on these memories, and this is a family thing, even if not all the people behind the scenes are literal blood. This is a family affair. This is something, that they are a family, aside from the three sisters, and, even mom and pops and all that are a part of and not only that, but they just announced that they're doing a headlining tour, which is something that again we could talk more about, because I got a whole another video I want to talk about this band and a few others that I really think are bringing us into the next generation of music. And it's really, I was a bit worried. I have to be honest. I have been a bit worried that what's the rock genre gonna look like in a few years, 5 years, 10, and from what I've been seeing and from what I've even been getting sent, there's some very awesome things coming, and these ladies are a prime example of that. And I have to really, I mean, I know people have told me to like check out like some of these videos from when they were younger and stuff like that, and it's it's so neat that they have, I mean, look at the people that have just taken having a job on social media and ruined their lives, or just couldn't handle doing it with, a team, or, and they've incorporated the whole thing. They've built their fan base. They've done this from the ground up. And to see, I just think back on all the cool times that our music teacher, we had like these school fair days, and our music teacher let us have like a music fair thing where anybody could come in and just play music and stuff. Well, naturally, me and my friends that all played music just took that over, but it's like, I look back on things like that fondly, and, and it's like, and I've been in bands with some of those people, but life happens, things happen, and you get separated and, whatever. And the fact that they have come this far in relatively a short amount of time, to be thinking that they're this young, they're just getting started in the scheme of things. So, it's weird to wish them a 10th anniversary, but I can totally understand where they were like, when we were this age, this is when we decided this is what we're going to do. And it's just like, wow, you did it. And this is, it's one of them 1 in a million things. You don't see this very often. And, I can't even think of another, band off the top of my head that has like started like this and just kept going and had the passion and want and that look. I mean, they're just, and that's the thing too. And I've talked with people in the comments, and I think what really makes them so great and what makes people love them so much is their authenticity. And they're real, and they're genuine. And that's not a very easy thing to come by. Even with regular people, let alone with people in positions like this, with fan bases and all that. I try to be as genuine as possible. I think, honesty is the best policy type of thing. Even though they're kind of two different things, but still, it's a rare thing, and to see that these ladies have done it, congratulations. And I think it's very awesome, and I look forward to seeing what else they got in store, because now they got their own headlining tour, plus they're they got albums on the way. You know they have new music in the pipeline. You know they, so yeah, very cool. Yeah, and they, I'm totally serious. They are really one of the bands that are, on my list for just, you know, whew, that was getting close. I thought, a whole genre was going to disappear. And yeah, um, there's a lot of good rock bands out there, and a lot of them are having, they're being forced to do things independently, and I love to see how these girls have come, from the ground up and where they've gotten to, and all the hard work has paid off, and they've done it. And now opening up for Muse, Guns N' Roses. I mean, the list goes on. It's just awesome stuff. Congratulations, ladies, and here's to 10 more years of awesome music. I look forward to talking more about them. And like I said, I got some of the stuff I want to talk about with all that. But yeah, um, very cool. Very cool. And again, it's weird that they're so young and they're already having their 10th anniversary as a band. That is awesome, though. And it's very cool to see that they're excited about go, the look on in their faces, that they're just, they feel, they're so humble, they feel so lucky, and they're so happy, and they're so ready to go. And that's awesome. It's awesome to see. And yeah, I look forward to seeing more of it. So yeah, if you haven't heard about The Warning, if this is your first time, boy, you got some awesome stuff. Go over and check them out. I'll have you all linked up with all the stuff. We have a playlist here. We have a bunch of playlists of a bunch of artists doing incredible things that some of it I didn't even think was humanly possible, but well, there it is. So yeah, we have some pretty awesome playlists that you need to check out if you're into finding new music and all that, new genres, new just music from all around the world, stuff you never knew you needed in your life. You might want to take a look around. Yeah. And we have a playlist of these ladies, but I highly encourage you to press on the links, go to their channels, show some support, and see if they're going to be at a venue near you very soon. Very awesome stuff. I hope everybody out there is having a great day. I hope it's going as good as it possibly can be. We got tons more news, reviews, reacts, all that good stuff. If there's a band that you think we should be checking out, an artist, singer, anybody, leave a comment, let us know. We will get to them as soon as possible. I had to do a video about this when I heard about this. This is very cool. I'm excited to see, again, 10 years of The Warning already, and they just getting warmed up. This is very cool. Very awesome stuff. So have a great day out there, and yeah, stay safe, and we will see you in the next one.